For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Go.
McCarthy throwing right away. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
There's no question, Kate. Big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite. But it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball after the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again now, McCarthy. And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Another throw here for McCarthy. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. Taking a chance to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Again, McCarthy to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They snap it to McCarthy. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. First red zone trip of this game for the Vikings. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time for that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
They certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it'll be that same strategy they employ. I would guess so. Until that defense proves it can stop it.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
He'll work against the blitz. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Ready,
3rd and just 2 to go.
50 Bobcat. Here we go, set. 19, 18. Mustang 19. 60 average, 60 average. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Vikings getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Lloyd finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I think it's an aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 22-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I'll throw it. Complete. It's for John Robinson. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
First down, Atlanta.
They're going to throw out of the gun. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Shotgun snap. We'll give to Robinson. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18.
It's a gain of 11.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. From the red zone now. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. Pass play coming here. Vikings bring pressure, and they got it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
A loss of 2 yards.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throw here, third down. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting at the 10. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Acting like a robot. Its metal brain corrodes.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking now from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
14 yards. Brings up third down.
McCarthy throwing on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
That took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He'll get it at the 9. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Get it. 18 top.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it inside the 10. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing the out route complete. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Completed to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
And the Vikings first down.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. So first and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to pull it up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Heads out on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Ready, go!
Here's Robinson. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. On the move, headed right. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Vikings 7.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. What a hit! And the ball's loose! And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend, and that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
12 yards.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Back to throw it. Headed out right. Get some space around midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job finding that out.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go. Set, ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
19, 18, Gotw, 18, Gotw. Dragon 60.
Throwing from the gun. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. The defender was waiting for that one. Make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. McCarthy looking to throw. Forced that to his right. Chucks this one. He's got it down the sideline. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. It's a gain of 22. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Vikings, first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. Going with the screen to Taylor. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Taylor has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal. Taylor again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
Up the goal line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
They snap it to McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start their 2nd half with some needed points. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass. Intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Throw here, third down. Chased out to his right. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fields this at the 19. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
First down 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of
And that
11.
one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
A 2-yard pickup.
Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down.
First down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Escapes the punt, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Has it downfield, working the left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash.
A 51-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. Now, it's incumbent on their defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Return coming from the 6. And He's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Got ready.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll go play action. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here that gotta have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Back to throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. This is brought in at the 50. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now lead by 10. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
Vikings 17.
Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Big gain downfield. Into the red zone. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now McCarthy and the Vikings getting all set for the 2-point attempt.
The Vikings will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work.
Falcons 28, Vikings 23.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready?
Here's Robinson, start the drive. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here we go. Start.
They're throwing it. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Back to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, he brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Here he is to throw. And all around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We'll look to throw it. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
On the ready.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set. Drop ball 80.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. The presence of those tight ends worked both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
We look underneath here. Robinson. And he drives this forward to the 6. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field where you can depend on it.
Third down, give to Robinson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Cam Little for the field goal. A 23-yard
Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kane, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
70 go! Cowboys! 60 average, 60 back. Track him, 60. 19. Go!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Force that to his right. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Vikings will line up.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And they can't connect that time. And after the touchdown, unfortunately, can't finish off the 2 they needed to tie this game and force overtime. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
Darnell Mooney on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock.